Welcome back to the channel, man.
Everything work?
Everything working. And today, hey man, we're gonna see if we got some common sense. We taking a common sense test. And they say 90% of everybody fail this common sense test, man. So we gonna make sure we got some common sense in this motherfucker.
I ain't got none at all.
Hey, this test gonna let us know what's going on. But before we get too deep into it, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give them comments, and commentate with us.
Hey, commentate, leave all that, man. Comments, turn the notifications on, and stay updated on everything working. Now let's get straight into it.
See what type of fuckery they got.
90% of people fail this common sense test. It looks like common sense isn't so common because according to research, 90% of adults get these questions wrong, yet kids do just fine. That's because grown-ups overcomplicate things while children use their common sense and don't overthink. So follow their lead and let's start. 1. Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? You have 10 seconds to come up with the correct adjective.
Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? Normal.
Why his fingers ain't on his hand?
Yeah, that's a good question. Paralegic. He's handicapped.
Disabled.
You should just call this person normal. I don't know about you, but I have all 10 of my fingers divided onto 2 hands with 5 on each.
Why would his fingers be on?
Yeah.
2. All right, we tested your anatomy. Now, some geography. If a plane crashes right on the border between Canada and the United States, where should they bury the survivors? Whoa, are you supposed to know international aviation laws or something? Well, take 10 seconds to figure it out.
I need 2.
What it is.
You don't bury no survivors.
They still alive, yeah.
You don't bury survivors, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Have you made up your mind? Canada? USA?
Somebody says,
But are you 100% sure they bury the survivors? 3. Okay, how about this one? Imagine that you just entered a pitch black room. There's an oil lamp, a newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have one match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
The match. So you gonna light the match first.
You gotta like the match.
Yeah, you gotta light it.
So how you
Can't light nothing else without the match.
The oil lamp is definitely a good choice, but still incorrect. First of all, you'll need to light the match.
Yeah, we got common sense.
4. Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink. Her bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
Pink.
She ain't got no stairs in the bungalow.
Ah,
She ain't got no stairs in the bungalow, bro.
you might have a basement in that motherfucker.
Go down on the bungalow?
Perhaps if there were stairs, they would most likely be pink, but bungalows just have one floor.
Yeah, bro.
No stairs needed.
Fuck me up. You said pink. No, bro.
5. One day a man got caught in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, he had no umbrella or hat or anything else he could use to stay dry. Yet not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
He bald.
Yeah, you gotta be bald. He ain't got no
He
hair.
ain't got no hair.
The answer is so simple, you'll want to slap yourself for not thinking of it. The man was bald.
Dang.
Hey, yeah.
6. How can it be that every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? This is a straight up paradox, and you have only 10 seconds to explain it.
Everybody died. Everybody died.
They went on the plane.
Yeah, thank you. But everybody died though.
I'm saying the 2 people went on the plane. The 2 people survived.
The thing is that those 2 survivors were married. Every single person. I see what they did there.
Kids one got there right though.
7. Time for a tricky one, so be very attentive. What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with?
You sit on the toothbrush and ass.
I'm trying to see this one. I don't know this one. Sit, sleep, and brush your teeth with.
Your teeth. You sleep with your teeth. You can't sit on your teeth. That's
Brush
crazy.
your. Damn, I don't know this.
Wait. Yeah.
A bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. Common sense, remember? Don't overcomplicate things.
They was making it seem like it was one thing.
8. In some months, there are 31 days. In others, there are 30. But how many months have 28 days?
One.
Come on, you know this one.
1.
You've got 10 seconds to remember.
That's
many
every,
months?
that's
How
every
many
leap
months?
year. That's every leap year.
28 days. What?
February.
Yeah.
But that's a leap year though.
So, is it just 1? February, right? Nope. The answer is actually 12.
How long? 'Cause
All 12
everyone
months have
how long
28
got
days.
28
Press the
days?
like button if you got that one. 9. A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? And 10 seconds on the clock. If you need more time, just pause the video.
Man dressed in black from head to toe was walking. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black?
Wait. All right, so
He didn't have no headlights on.
middle of the road. Middle of the road is this car and this black car on the same road. Headlight was off because if you walk in the middle of the road, how he scurry around the corner? If bro in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's just
Let's
find
see.
out.
Let's see. He didn't.
Well,
say it.
it's kind of hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during the daytime.
That-
Hey, yo.
but we didn't know if
10.
it was there or not.
There were
Yeah, that
3
is-
highly important rooms in the house of an extremely important man. One room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. But one day, an arsonist set the house on fire and all the highly important rooms burst into flames. Which of the rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first and foremost?
The living room.
They
Wait.
walked in.
You can debate the philosophical stuff later, but let's get one thing straight. The police don't put out fires. That's what firefighters do.
Hey, bro.
11. What's the biggest problem with snow boots? That's a pretty random question. Still, take 10 seconds to think of your complaints about this winter weather must-have.
Snow boots.
They not snow. They not snow boots. They just boots.
Snow boots melt as soon as you take them home or spring comes. Oh,
Type shit.
because these ones are made of snow. Gotcha.
I was close. Look at that. Say that. I was close.
12. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
You gotta kill it.
Can't put no giraffe.
It's a baby giraffe.
So here's exactly how you do it. You open the fridge and put the giraffe inside. Then, it's better to close the door so you won't let the cold out.
That's murder.
This question in particular shows if you tend to overcomplicate things.
Huh? Nah, hell nah. They
13.
getting off. They getting
Now,
off right
how do you
there.
put an elephant in a fridge?
Now they just getting off.
And you put them in the refrigerator and close them.
Oh God, like you can't
There you
put no
go.
giraffe in no refrigerator.
Right. Anybody yell out, you can't put an elephant in there. It's too big. Stupid shit, right?
No.
All right, listen carefully. Open the fridge, take the poor frozen giraffe out, put the elephant in, and close the door. If you remember the giraffe, you're good at thinking about repercussions of your actions.
What?
14. Noah builds
Hell
one
nah.
more ark and invites all the world's animals to join him. Every single animal gets on board, except for one. What animal doesn't board the ark?
Nigga gonna say a whale. Maybe the whale.
It's the elephant, of course. It's still in the fridge. Poor
Look at
thing.
that.
If you got this one right, your memory is razor
I
sharp.
ain't put no giraffe
Very
on that
nice.
Right.
15. You're hiking in the wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know that crocodiles dwell in rivers there. How can you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
Crocodile.
Go around.
Crocodile.
Damn, they know they can.
Swan. But watch. I'm gonna put it down.
Don't worry, just swim across the river. There's no danger. All the crocodiles are on Noah's Ark. Did you figure this one out? If so, it shows you can quickly learn from your mistakes.
This ain't no common sense test, bro.
Which question
This ain't no
baffled you
common
more than the
sense
others?
test, bro.
Tell
There was y'all doing trick
What the
questions
hell?
and all type of
Nah,
stuff.
we need questions. That
Them
one.
folks,
Retain the memory from last question. No, nigga. we ain't
oh
in
God, we is not in school no more,
school. Like,
gang.
shit, what's that?
That's crazy. But another one in the books though.
Yeah.
They said 90% of these people fail the common sense test, but I think that was more than that one just common
That ain't no
sense.
common sense. That
Yeah.
just see if you can retain information.
That was like trick questions, a lot of them for the
IQ
majority of the
type
part.
shit. I don't like
Yeah.
we did good, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and also give them comments and commentate.
Hey, and turn them notifications on, man. Everything
Ain't
working.